I just feel like let's talk a BL moment for a minute and drop the names of your BL couples, your faves, and I'll comment on every name you drop. And my favorite couple in the BL community right now is June Dong. And guys, let's talk about their last event they did together, the Magnum event. Like seriously, it was like June just looking at Dong non-stop. The way the guy eyes him, the way he eyes Dong is like nothing I've ever seen. As in, the guy speaks with his eye more than he speaks with his mouth. There was a place he was leaning against the wall and was looking at Dong. Like his face was literally saying, "Oh my goodness, does this guy really belongs to me? Am I really the person this guy belongs to?" Like you just be like, "This guy, oh God." I don't really get it. Does Joe really want to date Dong, or is just reacting to the way they are? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I feel like maybe you guys should help me out there. Does Jung really wants to date Dong, or they're just doing what's it called for? Because the way it is, that there is looking at someone, okay, there's looking at someone like this is my friend, and there's another looking at someone like this is a guy I really, really like, as a guy I really, really want to be with. And let's just go back to the last two songs that he composed. Like this guy is literally giving us everything is said about Dunk. Like he's literally telling us that this is how I feel about Dunk. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm the one reading into it, but just look at the way the guy was just. Do you see all those places he had to quickly look away because Dunk was about to look at him, and it was like I don't want to be caught right and then checking the guy out. As in, and sometimes I always wonder the way Jung and Dong are. Do they really want to be in a relationship, or are they just doing fan service for us? But for me, from my side, I don't think it's just fan service. I don't think it's just fan service at all because the way it is, June literally looked like Dunk, like is the best hamburger he's ever seen in his life. And if he can't eat this hamburger, then something else will happen. As in, guys, you need to say it. You need to say it. Okay, you need to say it. I don't know if any of you catch the event, the Magnum event. It was like nothing else. As in, it got to a point. Dunk had to correct June that look forward. Okay, they're trying to snap or stop looking at me, like stop looking at me directly. As in, guys, am I the only one that actually saw those moments? Am I the only one that actually saw the way Dude was just looking at Dunk like Dunk is just there. Like this is just the guy I want to be with. His eyes is telling the story. His eyes is literally telling us everything. And then I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very, very excited this night. Like I'm just going through the video and the pictures for that event, and I was like, I have to go live. I just have to go live. It's already 11 p.m. over here, but I just can't help going live because the way June does, the way they relate with each other, it's not just fan service. Okay, it's the fact that there are two people that got to know each other through their work, and afterwards they got close, and before you know it, they are each other's favorite person. So the way it is, like, the guy is just in love. Trust me, the guy is in love. It's like, okay, he's my friend, and I feel like if I bring in the emotions into it, I might lose that friendship. If you listen to both of the songs he composed, you will see that, especially Friend Zone, you will see that Jung is literally saying that if I confess my love to you, will I lose you as a friend? As an no, guys, I don't know if I'm the only one that saw that. I don't know. I don't. But to me, I feel like their relationship is far more than what we actually expect. Okay, and People usually wonder, why do I love this couple? If you look at my page, you look at my platform, you see that about 50% of my post on my platform is about Jundong. Okay, there's a reason for that. Okay, these guys are literally, oh my goodness, they are just, I don't know, I just love them. I love them. It's not that they are the best in the field. No, they are not. They're not the best in the field. You get it? So they're not. It's just there's just this connection between them that makes fans want to, you know, just listen to them all day. Just listen to them all day. I really, really, really love the guys. I love them. You know, being with Jundong is like nothing else you could ever imagine. Like Jung is just Jung, okay? Jung is Jung. The guy is handsome. The guy can dance. It's just Jung. And then Dunk is there, a chef, for heaven's sake, guys, a chef. And leave that aside. They're both family oriented, and the way they love each other, as in the way they care for each other, as in my heart can't take it. My heart can't take it. So, guys, I don't know. Do you think I'm over exaggerating about them? I don't know. Do you think I'm over exaggerating about them? Or am I the only person that actually see these two couples? I see these two couples like anytime I see them in their events or interacting with each other anywhere, I'm like, guys, no, these guys are just, you know, different. They're just different. The way they look at each other. Sometimes, see, about 2 days back, I had to go and watch. I rewatched Indian Agenda, then I went back to watch Articles, and I was like, even the chemistry they show us off screen is even better than the chemistry they show us on screen. It's like on screen they are acting, and off screen they are just themselves. And the chemistry is just superb, guys. The chemistry is just everything. The chemistry is everything. I'm telling you, it's just like both of them are just there. Okay, they're just good people. So, and the tension between them off screen is even better than the tension between them on screen. I don't know why they are getting hate. Okay, I don't know why people hate them. But me, I don't hate them at all. Okay, first of all, guys, we need to realize one thing: being a beer actor is a job, a profession. Okay, it's basically a profession like somebody being a medical doctor, and even somebody being a normal actor is basically a job. So don't let's bring that job into their life. It's more like when you see a medical doctor and then you're telling the doctor, maybe the doctor falls sick and you're telling the doctor, why are you sick? You're a medical doctor. A medical doctor is also a person. Is also a person. Okay, is a person like you and I. They can fall sick. They're not machines. The same way BL actors and normal people. Okay, they are just actors. They're acting. They're like regular actors. They're basically acting. It's like when you see a regular actor having a relationship and then you expect that same actor to marry that woman in real life. It's possible. Don't let's associate their characters on screen with who they are as a person. For example, during the run of Dare to Death, people condemned Dunk for his body. Guys, this guy, he actually he tempered his body to the role is playing. When he wanted to play um, style, he had to he had to temper his body to have this toned but fitted look. Like his muscles are toned, his skin is toned, everything is toned. He looks slimmer. He looks sexy. That's the way I put it. He looks sexy than now that he had to pay an inspector. Okay, playing an inspector requires him to be bulky. Okay, it is expected of that role. You can't be as tiny as a twig and expect to be an inspector that people will see and say, oh, this is an inspector. So he actually tempered his body to the role he's trying to play. And if you look at it, even check on my platform, the guy has a massive body, has a very sexy body. Like a lot of people love his body, but I don't know why people are hating on him. And when this guy came on the interview to talk about how he was bullied as a child because he was taller than others, and I felt really, really touched. Like I felt really, really emotional. Like, why will you bully a person for the way they look? I don't really get it. You don't bully people for the way they look. Dunk is beautiful. Dunk is beautiful. Okay, Dunk is very, very beautiful. And oh my goodness, the way Dunk is. Oh God, the guy is passionate. The guy is passionate. The way the guy does his things, especially when it comes to Jung. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, he cares for him a lot. I was watching one behind the scene of sorry, of Day to Date, and I saw a place where um where Dong eats Jung on his face, like he eats Jung on his face, and then there was a little bit of blood. It was so worried, like it was so worried. It was like, ah, as in it was scared. Like he really wanted to take care of him by himself. So, the way they care for each other, we shouldn't hate on that, guys. We really shouldn't hate on that. And the way you guys attack Chung, like for reals, guys, why are you attacking the guy? Okay, it's just a normal 25-year-old trying to live his life. And one thing I realize is that when we pressure them online, okay, when we attack them online, it actually affects them more than attacking them even physically. Because it's like you wake up one day, then you see like about millions of people condemning what you're doing, what you love doing. You're going to feel insecure, like maybe you're not good enough to what you're doing in what you're doing, or like people don't really like you for what you're doing. Guys, please, please, we all love Jung and Dong. Okay, let's just support them. As in, you need to realize that it takes a lot of courage to be able to play a BL actor. Okay, especially if you are straight. If you're straight and you're playing a role like that, it takes a lot of courage to be able to face your family, your friends, your siblings, everybody. That it's so. And if their so-called families are now supporting them, why are we the ones that are against them? Okay, let us all support them with everything we have. We can't be against them. And I read somewhere. Okay, I read in a place that said that June and Dong don't have chemistry. Who told you that? Like I said the other time, as I was going through, I had to go through all their movies. Okay, I had to rewatch most of their movies to actually before doing this stream. And one thing I realized is that their chemistry in real life is far better than even on screen. As in sitting opposite each other in interviews, like in their in interviews or like in an event or whatever, there's this tension between them, like this tension, like there's this sexual tension between them. I don't know if I'm the only one that say it, guys, but this tension between them is a bit thick. Like sometimes they sit with each other and they'll be speaking with each other even without opening their mouth. And my favorite moment was one they were doing the um art killers tour. I don't know the country they went to, and they were sitting behind the table, and then Dunk used one of his hand to cover his mouth, and they put the other hand below the table, and then Jung looked at the hand and then raised one of his eyebrows up and looked at Dunk like his eye was saying, "You're looking for trouble, Abby. You're looking for trouble." As in, that was literal millions. Okay, guys, that was just beautiful. It was just like Dunk was being naughty, and Jung was like, "Can you handle the consequences of what you're starting?" And he didn't even have to open his mouth, guys. He just had to show an expression, as in he just had to look at Dunk and Dunk understand. I started laughing like it was a beautiful moment. Like even without speaking with each other, they actually understand each other, guys. As in, the both of them are just too beautiful together. You need to love them, okay? You just have to, because seeing them together, you're just going to fall in love with them, especially at events and stuff like that. And I don't know, Jung always telling the media he's single, he's single, he's single. I just feel like he's like the guy does protest too much. He protests too much. Like now he's turned it into like a prank where he's just telling you I'm single and it's being called through red and red. But I don't think he actually planned it like that. I don't think he planned it like that. He just the first event he did that he was just speaking his mind, and then people turned it into a prank like, I'm single, is my bro, or whatever. And then it became viral. We all loved it. And now it's a prank that Jung does. He tells the media he's single, and then Don catches him red handed. Always catches him. He's really funny, guys. It's really funny. Now, at this point, if I'm to, let's say if I'm to review their relationship, I can tell you that they are friends. They are not friends. Don't let me say friends. They are not friends, but they're not boyfriends. As in, they're not romantic boyfriends. You don't get it. They are in between and romance. Like there's this limbo in between friendship and romance that they are hanging. They're scared to move forward. They're scared to move backwards. So they're trying to, be in that limbo. So the one person is waiting for the other to break the tie, which is not something that will be easily done. Guys, if you're like me, if you've read a lot of books, you understand what I'm saying. Like where there are two friends getting to know each other and then they fall in love with each other. Confessing that love is going to be really, really hard. Really hard. Forget about they themselves. Apart from whatever they're going to be facing from their family, talk about what they are going to be facing from their fans. Look at one Yibo, as in the guys had to face a lot. A lot of BL couples that come out as couples, as real couples, always face backlash. Always. So they had to think about their company, they had to think about their family, they had to think about their fans. You know, basically their life is not their life. So coming out as a couple is going to be really hard. And seriously, guys, sometimes I just sit down and I think that if Jung and Dong breaks up, can they actually partner with other people? As in, can the fandom accept them partnering with other people? I think that's another topic for another life we can do. Like if Jung and Dong breaks up, sorry, if Jung and Dong breaks up, can the fandom allow them to partner with other people? That's going to be the topic for my next life because I think we really need to dive into that. We don't want a repeat of Home Nanon again, okay? Because I'm very sure that if Jung and Dong breaks up or Pom Dem Foe breaks up, it's going to cause a real tidal wave in the fandom because the fans are not going to accept any other person to be their partners. Basically, the guys should expect that once they break up with their current partners, that is the end of their how do you call it, journey in the BL world because the fans are not going to accept any other new partners for them. From my own view, I think that's what I think. That's what I think. So I'm going to be asking you guys now that if Jung and Fan and Dong breaks out, do you think the fandom will accept them with other partners? That is where we are going tonight. And I'm going to be posting it on my platform also. I'm going to be asking the same question like, will we really, will really, 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 will the fandom actually accept other partners with June and Dong if they break up? But from my perspective, I don't think so. I don't think so. If Jung and Dong breaks up, they should just expect that that's the end of their journey in the BL community. Like that's the end. They can just go and join the secular movie, drama, whatever. They shouldn't expect to partner with them. Even they themselves won't be comfortable with other partners because they are already too used to each other. Jundong, Jundong. Let's look at the whole BL industry. The whole BL industry. I don't think there's any couple that is as close as Jung and Dong. I don't know, guys. Maybe you should help me see it if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Are there couples that are as close as Jung and Dong in the BL industry? The OBL industry is not just GMMTV company now. The OBL industry. Yeah, Boss and Noel are close, but I don't know. It's not to me. Maybe because I'm not really part of their fandom. I'm partly part of their fandom, but not really all that part of their fandom. So they're close, but from my perspective, I don't think they're as close as Jugendong. Um, let's see who else. Z and Nunu are close. Basically, those ones, the two of them, they are basically dating, but uh, I don't think they're as close. Considering the fact that they're dating, they're still not as close as Jugendong. Off road and Al. Pihu and off road. I don't know. They're dating, yes. They're close, yes. But there's just this glue that is gluing Jung with Dong that makes it seem as if they're even closer than real couples. There's a glue. There's a glue. I don't know if we all see it. I don't know if we all see it, but I'm feeling there's a glue that is gluing those two together. That makes it seem as if those two are as close as a real couple, as in even closer than a real couple. So that particular fandom can't tolerate any other person coming into the fandom. It's not like Saint Santa, sorry, I said Saint Santa, Pat Santa, Pat Chimon, now Pet Saint. That's a very small fandom, so it's easy to change partners for Pat, but Jundong's fandom is a huge fandom. So if anything happens, people are going to find it very, very hard to accept new partners for them. So we're going to have a repeat of Om Nanon and Lenk case. Om Nanon and Lenk's case. So guys, uh I have fun tonight. I had a lot of fun tonight. I was discussing non-stop. I was just talking about Jundong. I'm not through with talking about Jundong. I'm still going to keep talking about Jundong until I feel tired of talking about Jundong. But I don't think I'll ever be tired of talking about Jundong. So, and I don't think you'll also be tired of talking about, it's Jundong, guys. It's June and Tong. So it's late at night. We can't do more than this tonight. I'm going to live stream tomorrow. Join me. I love you so much. Support my channel, please. Support my channel. Like, subscribe, comment, share, please, guys. Share. You're taking me places by doing all this. You're taking me places. Thank you. Keep my channel alive. Like, subscribe, comment, share, please, please. Thank you. See you tomorrow. We'll live stream together tomorrow again. Talk about our favorite. Talk about our favorite BL couples. Talk about the BL fandom. Talk about basically everything BL. We're going to have a lot of fun. God bless you. Good night.